What is up, everyone? I'm back. Been a while since I've done one of these. Tried to film this one alone like 3 or 4 times. Um, it's Friday, the 4th of November. And I'm just making this one to inform anyone and everyone, whether you've been a fan of me for 5 days, 5 minutes, 5 weeks, 5 months, whatever. Just informing you all of big things that are coming. So, if you couldn't tell by the title of this video, the future seems bright, is what I've titled it. And what I'm basically saying by that is things for not just Darby Harris music, but Darby Harris as a person. Just things are looking very, very bright. There are so many opportunities ahead of me, and I don't know what I'm going to do when they all come. So, first off, we'll get straight into it. First off, today, Friday the 4th of November, I have my final exam. And then I'm officially done with schooling life. For now, anyway. Hoping to get into a uni. Hoping to get into a very special university, which I'll tell you about later on in the video. But yeah, there is that big one. I've got just casually. How am I going to do this? Casually just got an Arctic Monkeys poster hanging up now. Yeah, so there is. Today is my final exam. Kind of terrible that it goes from 3 o'clock in the afternoon to 5:15. But it's alright because the teacher's taking us out for dinner afterwards, so that's always an up. Second from that, we have go immediately into that. Monday, I am going to be workshopping with a very good friend of mine, John Veloso. He's a youth worker, a musician, amazing. I'll put a link to his Facebook page down below. Check him out. He is a great friend of mine, a very good, very supportive person, has supported me through anything and everything, basically, in my music journeys. And I'm going to be workshopping with him to nail down some things about how I perform, little tips that he can give me about, how I can project my voice better, or how I can practice hitting notes better for my vocals, or, just that general stuff. So, yeah, that's one. We've got, I blanked. One, we've got final exam. 2, we've got workshopping Mondays. Number 3 is probably one of the biggest things that are happening. I know I probably should have given you guys more information on this, but this, not today, but next week, so in 7 days from now, Friday the 11th of November, I'm going to be heading to the Melbourne campus of JMC Academy, which is amazing just in its own right. Just to go there in general is amazing. But I'm going there for my audition to one of their courses. And that is just huge. Just the thought that I can go into one of the most prestigious arts universities in all of the east coast of Australia, basically. It stuns me. And yeah, so yeah, I'm heading into the city for that. Take another drink. So yeah, I'm heading into the city for that. I'll film that entire day, regardless of what goes down. I am going to make an entire video on that alone. So that's number 3, is JMC Academy. So we've got final exam, workshop Mondays, and we have the audition. Now, on top of the audition, there's also an open mic night that I'm really wanting to attend. that Friday night. So next Friday night, it's somewhere in Bunyip. I'll have to check it out. I'll post something on my Facebook page, so that'll be linked down. Um, yeah, that'll be a big thing. I'm hoping to head to the open mic night that night. Just, I don't know, jam a couple of songs down there. It's in Bunyip, so I'll put the exact location on my Facebook page. That's always a good one. So that'll be number 4 in this. So we've got final exam, so technical last day of high school and primary school learning education. Secondly, workshop Mondays. John is helping me with workshop Mondays entirely out of the goodness of his heart, and that is amazing. Workshop Mondays are relating to the audition, very special audition. He's offered to, sit down and help me get through that. Number 4, we have the open mic night. One more huge thing. Okay, so yeah, that's 4. It's just 4 things. A 5th one, very big, number 5, is I've officially got a Patreon. So if you Patreon page or site or whatever they want to call it. So if you want to check that out and help me progress as a musician and help me progress to more bigger, brighter things, you can check out the link that's in the description. So it'll be there. Yeah. I have never been so amazed to bring you guys just that one little aspect of it. The aspect of Patreon alone, in its sense, is just huge, and I could never have, wished for anything that would allow me to give back to you guys as much as you give to me. Excuse me. But yeah, there's that huge thing that's going down with that. Right, so just quicker. So that was number 5. So we've got number 1, final day of school officially. Number 2, you've got workshop Mondays working towards. Number 3 of the audition. Number 4 is an open mic night. Number 5 is Patreon. That is our top 5 there, so that's top 5 there. I'll recap to that at the end of the video. But as well as this, you've also got what has been happening since I last filmed a video. I've been working on and writing new music entirely to aim towards an EP, and that in its own, just the fact that there's an EP working on is amazing, and I could never have asked for anything better. And then like pairing with that, I've also been focusing heavily on school and exams, and if the fact that seeing as today is my last exam and I'm down here a can of Mother isn't enough, I am nowhere near prepared. If you're wondering what flavor it is, it's the Frosty Berry flavor. I love the Frosty Berry flavor. It's just one of my favorites. I'll either get the original or the Frosty Berry, and that's like the only 2 I'll ever have. So today is my final exam. That is sociology, a sociology exam. And if you don't know what sociology is, it's basically just the science of what goes on in society, and it focuses on power and forms of power. So you've got your hierarchies of power. You've got your cultures, your indigenous cultures and stuff. We went over social movements and social change, which were your things like your your Coney 2012 was a very terrible social movement. You've got your amazing ones that turn out working, like your you got your really big ones. And so yeah, that's what I've been going over. You've also got, yesterday I had my health exam. Health, if not for sociology, would have been the one I was least prepared for. But I definitely think I'm gonna have passed that one. That one I'm almost confident. I'm almost certain that I've passed, which is good. we've had psychology and English and maths are the other three that I've done. So I've done 4 out of my 5 exams, and I've done English, which I think I did actually quite well on. I loved it. Um, Psychology was next, and psychology is one of my favorite subjects. And I think I didn't do too. I don't think I did too bad on that one. I liked it. My maths one, I'm a little scared with, because anyone who knows maths knows that if you're doing it easily, you're probably doing it wrong. And I found the entire thing almost too easy. And that's what scares me, is the fact that it was almost too easy. So yeah, that's those 4: English, psych, maths, and health have been the exams I've had so far. On top of that, then we've also got to add in the fact that I'm juggling, training for running again. Not like anything too big. Anyone who knows me personally knows about the running team aspect of my life and just how big that is in my life. I've also got the proper training to become big band firefighter down the station every Wednesday night. They know about Freezer, which is, if you don't know and you live in the local area of Pakenham or most of Victoria, I believe, have any shire in Victoria has a Freezer, I'm pretty sure. It's basically a group of young people, basically between the ages of 14 to 24 is the bracket they're going for Freezer groups. And they basically put on events in the local shire. And if I can find it, where is it? It's over here. Give me 30 more seconds and I'll be back. Here we go. This is my local Freezer group's flyer, basically, promoting Freezer committee members. Basically what it says is that Freezer are a group of young people aged 14 to 25, that put on fun, exciting, safe, professionally run, drug, alcohol, and smoke-free events for youth in Cardinia area. And that's where I live. Then the next one down, it says the committee work together to organise a wide range of events, including Battle of the Bands, youth events, community festivals, band gigs, pool parties, etc. The list goes on. We've done skate scooter comps. It's huge. Free training is offered to committee members to develop skills in event management, sound and lighting, artist booking, marketing and publicity, and so much more. And honestly, guys, if you aren't a member of a Freezer committee and you love anything to do with music or even designing, because you can design the flyers for Freezer. We haven't got many designers on our team. But basically, the little logo that's down there, Electric Productions in the middle here, this one here, that was designed by an old committee member, and he's joined us now, so he's back with us. That's great, because, yeah, we love Ethan and all he's done. Yeah, seriously, a Freezer committee. This didn't turn into a plug. This wasn't a plug at first, but it is now. So yeah, I do a lot of work with Freezer. And then that's basically my time being taken up. You got your running, training on Wednesdays, Freezer on Wednesdays. Running's also going over to Thursdays now. But I love how how everything just falls into place, because you've got my running. I'm helping out with the juniors for running as well, because I'm no longer a junior, I'm a senior runner. So I've aged out of that junior bracket of 14 to 17. And yeah, on to the seniors. So I help out with the juniors. I, take them through their warm-ups, help them through their runs if they need it, yada, yada, yada. But on Thursdays, it was going to become a little bit of a conflict to record as well, because it's a great program run through the youth committee, basically, where it's called Beats and Lyrics, where basically young people can go and record music or produce music of their own, of anything that they like. And that's how I'm probably going to be recording half of my stuff until I get set up of my own. But I don't mind. It's because it works out, because it goes from, I believe it's 4 to 5:30 is the beats and lyrics program, and then juniors is 5:30 to 6:30, and then seniors is 7 to whenever we need to finish, whether that be 8, 8:30, or even 9 if you have to. And yeah, it was amazing. So that all works out, which is great and lovely and beautiful to Holy Lords. Yeah, not much else has been happening. I've been spending a lot of time with Kaylee, and you probably have no clue who Kaylee is other than the fact that she's my girlfriend, and I love her a lot. Kaylee is amazing. We are, what's today's date? The 4th. We are 3 months and a couple weeks into our relationship, and honestly, it feels like it's been all of 3 weeks. It's amazing, and time has just gone by so fast, and I don't know what I would do without her. She is amazing. Kaylee, shout out to you, because you are awesome. Yeah, music-wise, I've spoken a lot about my personal life in this one. This one is also going to be about the music side. So music-wise, as I said, I'm writing and making music slowly on the making side, more on the writing, because I've been focusing on school and exams. But seeing as my last exam is today, I might jump into the studio at school and lay down a bit, record a bit more, get some work going for you fancy people. Yeah, you're all amazing, and I love you all. Otherwise, for music, I'm going to be posting a musical related-ish video, and by that I mean I'm probably going to do a completely acoustic stripped back song, recorded and produced for the channel by Monday. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. If I go into school, I'll record a bit more on the second song I'm writing, plus I will record a acoustic track for you. I'm thinking, just to pay tribute to a very old friend, it'll be a very nice, soft song, and it'll just, it'll be my way of showing my appreciation for all that she did before we lost her earlier this year. It'll be a nice way that I can pay tribute to someone, one of the easiest ways I know how to, while also delivering enough emotion that it'll be her favorite. She has told me herself it was her favorite song. It has quickly become one of my favorites too, and she's up there. I don't believe in all that Christianity shit, but she's somewhere watching over us all, and she's amazing. Sammy, you are you were the realest person I know. But so recording stuffs, I'll be posting it. It won't just only be for Sammy. It'll also be for anyone who's going through a hard time, who thinks life is forcing them down. It's just beating down on them. Life is getting too hard. It says life can do some terrible things, but it'll also do some good things in the end. You just have to hold out long enough. But for now, things are getting by. But yeah, as I said, the future's looking bright. You've got your top 5, which were my final exam is today. Workshopping, audition, open mic night, and Patreon. And the future, just at the moment, after this exam, the doors will just open, and it's a bright future and a big world. And I can't wait to take you all on it. It's a great journey that I'm going to have to progress through life with. And I can't wait to take you all on that journey. So, see where life takes us. I'll see you beautiful people Monday for the video.